Hello everyone and welcome back to the Berserk manga read-through. Today we will be reading chapters 118 to 121. So we're starting a new chapter in the Conviction arc as well. So Lost Children chapter finished up last time with Jill going back to her village, going back to her battlefield, as Guts would say. Rosine flying off, presumably to her death, to go home, and Guts walking off into the darkness with the shadows following him, and Puck in pursuit to just can't get enough of the guy. And as we begin chapter 118, we are once again sat in front of this same image, so it looks like it's actually pertaining to this chapter. We'll have to have a look. So let's proceed with, again, this beastly looking face with Guts in view on one side and a bunch of eyes, I assume, demons, corpses, and the like, in the other eye. As we move into the Binding Chain chapter is what this one is called, and there you go, the Beast of Darkness. So I guess this is the Beast of Darkness. So we're greeted with a barren landscape where everything is dead. Fauna, flora, and humans alike. We've got burnt corpses, or rotting corpses, and dead trees, and Skull Knight. Hello. He looks so short in this panel. Look at his little legs. Not to ruin the moment, because we haven't seen Skull Knight in a hot minute, but his legs do be pretty high up on this horse right now. It's alright, the horse is just massive. Skull Knight is tall. Wow, and he's just walking through a field of just what looks to be burnt children corpses, because they are quite tiny. It's as if hellfire scorched this. So they are charred corpses. It is fire. Oh. Is this the remains of the Misty Valley then? Is this Skull Knight also following Guts' trail of killing sprees? The struggler, footprints on his path. It seems he still has not been forsaken by evil fortune, but for a person following this path that leads through an overly cruel night, can a man continue to walk this path, or else? Oh shit. Oh shit. So Skull Knight rocks up to the charred remains of the Misty Valley after Guts has razed it to the ground. And Skull Knight, I should say it. I mean, it's a Skull Knight. It. Who knows what's under there? Skull Knight, I'm assuming he's a he. Skull Knight. Walks up to the centerpiece, the main tree, and pulls out Rosine's Baylet. Damn, dude. He ate it? He ate it. So when we last saw Skull Knight, I pointed out that it looked like the skull could have been a helmet, because there's a point in the side of the head where it looks like it's like bolted in and it could like come up. But now I don't think that's the case, because he's opened his skull mouth, put the new Baylet in there, and ate it like an egg without peeling the shell off. Skull Knight eats a Baylet is not a panel that I expected to view in my lifetime, but there you go. And then he walks off. He's just storing it for safekeeping. He's like, You can't trust pickpockets these days. So I'll eat it, and then I'll vomit it out later. We're taken to a very badly wounded, battle-scarred Guts at this point, just tracking behind his blood. Very easy to track, by the way. He's just dragging the sword behind him as well. If only Puck could catch up to him and just sprinkle a little magic dust on him. Oh wow. So we're just getting like little like glimpses of like laughter throughout the branches and the trees, and eyes start to and mouths start to form in the ground. You did kill, you killed plenty. Children, babies, you killed countless. You killed plenty to settle your own grudge. You killed just to achieve your own desires. Poor little children, so many you killed. So long as they're demons, killing's alright. Even those children didn't become demons by choice. Those poor children, poor them. For your one and only desire, it's right to kill dozens of them. Children, hundreds of them. It's right to kill so that you could survive. It's right to kill. Demon Frog. Ooh, what the fuck? You stink of darkness. You do. The stink of darkness very close to us. It lives. It lives inside you. The beast. Black. The beast of darkness. It thirsts while it's there. More and more it thirsts. The more blood in which it bathes, the more it does thirst. The beast has an insatiable appetite. As you kill, it thirsts. As it thirsts, you kill. The blood must flow, so keep killing. It will still thirst forever, all alone, always, always alone, always, always. Oh, fuck. Then the beast will consume you. Look at that. It will take your place. You will come to feel nothing but hatred. You will become a monster in the form of a man. No. Perhaps you can become a real monster. Maybe you can. Maybe. Like your friend. Like him. So the shadows are like haunting him and being like, you've got a beast inside you. And they're like toying with him when he gets like consumed by needing to kill, while also simultaneously fighting his soft spot for children. And it's transforming into him and transforming into Femto. Oh wow. And Guts takes a swipe at it. I feel like this might be some sort of like exhaustion mixed in with a bit of shadow demon, hallucinations, because he's very, very wounded right now. So it does seem like it could be a situation where it's like everything's like getting to him and he's kind of like seeing this stuff happen, like, and then he's on the ground. You're goddamn kidding me, in a place like this, by these weaklings? Sacrifice. But when will I reach him? How many more dead will I have to push aside? How many more apostles will I have to cut down? How long will I have to creep in the darkness until him? Wow. So there is like, he definitely is trying to get to him as like an end point. So he's slaying demons, slaying monsters, slaying apostles, to eventually rematch with Femto, with Griffith. Wow. So he is trying to, interesting. Like naturally he would be, So it's very much like the journey of a revenge-fueled, traumatized, beaten down swordsman trying to cleanse the world of demonic kind and then get revenge on Griffith for everything that he did, not only to him, but all of his friends, and all of Griffith's friends who he sacrificed for his dream. Man, we haven't had to talk about that in a while, have we? Yeah, we're moving on from the Golden Age. It's weird to be at this point of just brand new storytelling and then thinking back to the Golden Age and what it was like. Alright, well, we're back to Puck. With those wounds, could he have wandered off and died? Jeez. A signal. Idiot sighting. Alrighty, time for the full lecture. Look here, you. Just have a seat right here. Egads. Oh, fuck. He's being like... He's covered in it. He's almost out. Like... Holy shit, man. See, Berserk doesn't exist without Puck. Otherwise, Guts dies. Or he gets eaten by demons. Or he goes too hard. And we don't have healing plot device. Hey, what are you doing? Wake up, or you're dead. Give up? Give up? 1, 2. Jackass, put some spirit into this. What's the big idea after all you're preaching to Jill? Oh god. Puck's like, no. God, I love the changes to his art style. It's so great. Oh, I see. So Puck has damaged this little demon. Then he's like, "Huh, wait a minute." He's like, "Wait, this demon has overpowered Guts. I have overpowered the demon. I am stronger than Guts." He's like, so we now see Puck in a awakened form of, wow, I'm actually super strong, bashing them away. Oh, so good. Miyamura drawn. Big catch. So many sound effects. Taking them all out. And I'm in top form. Sting! Guts just, hey. Boonk! Stings him on the head. This is so good. Oh man, I really want to see this animated. I want to see this animated so badly, dude. Be thankful, now you're awake. Why you? Was that on purpose? Quit? You know, I can't keep tense with you around. Taking it seriously just seems silly. Exactly, Guts. And they fade away, I guess, as the... yeah, it looks like they gave it up too. Did you see my power? It lives. The beast. You'll become a monster. You'll become... Beast? Monster? Screw that. Shadow of the Baelet. Oh fuck, what if... Huh, I didn't even realize that, but yeah, Guts does have a Baelet. Shit, man, what if we end up seeing Guts performing a sacrifice to actually become a Beast of Darkness? He becomes like what he hates to kill them. Fuck, man. I mean... Also, Rosine did it by accident. Because Rosine was in her situation where she was like being bled on, the Baelet got activated, and she was seeing like her parents fighting, and she was like, I just want it all to go away, and blah blah blah, and then it happened, right? We could certainly end up in a situation like that, with Guts getting his own blood on his Baelet. It's got to be showing it for a reason, especially the fact that it is semi-exposed. We could end up with that contributing to Guts becoming like a Beast of Darkness, if this is like demons prophesizing some shit for him, if he's going to continue to be consumed by his like lust for killing. Otherwise, I don't see how that would happen, because he is remarkably strong, but he is also a human. I'm me. There's nothing else. I am what I am, and I will make my way to him. Well, I'll go ahead and treat your wounds once you wash the blood off in the river. Hey, it's all thanks to me. Thanks to me. You keep kicking. It's all me. Just that face, dude. So good. Well, I suppose he has some medicinal value. So is he in the... I think because Puck likes the Balet. So I think he's in the pocket with it. Alright, you win, Puck. That can be your place. Do what you want. Hey, did you just say Puck? Yeah, he called him by his name instead of, like, you know, all of the buzzwords that he has for him. You did! People in pursuit. We've been together for so long, and that's the first you've called me by name. Whatever. Dude, I'm actually, like, really into this group. I actually think they're so cool. I'm so intrigued by, like, their stake in this. And how that's going to continue. So that's the end of the Beast of Darkness chapter. So let's move right into chapter 119, because this ends on a stinger of they're close. Yeah, there you go. And it continues with them deciding to not loosely follow, but actually confront. The Holy Iron Chain Knights, Part 1. Guts, they're from before. We finally tracked you down. Black Swordsman. Guys, you gotta be careful. You might, you might get killed. God, this is so sick. Look at the detailing, man. Like, the amount of craftsmanship and time it would take to craft armor like this, and armor like this did get made. But then also they kind of ruin it, because then they're like, we need to put cool chains on ourselves. Because we are the Iron Chain Knights. Like, this guy's super engraved and, like, fancy looking. He's like, yeah, boy. This man is the Hawk of Darkness. So, yeah, referring to him as the Hawk of Darkness. I don't know if that's like a translation thing, but this has come up in a previous episode, and I feel like maybe they're mixing up or blending Griffith and Guts together. Hey, look, that sword. Yeah. Is that a sword? Can he wield a thing like that? Look, his left hand. His whole body's bloodstained. So he really is the one of darkness. Who the hell are these guys? We are the Holy Iron Chain Knights, under direct control of the Holy See. We have made haste under decree of the Miracle Recognition Department to sorry, I ruined that. We have made haste under the decree of the Miracle Recognition Department to escort your person to the Holy See. Wow. Made haste? What? If you throw down your sword and surrender, well enough. If not, then in the name of God, we shall seize your person. So they're willing to let him go peacefully, apparently, to escort him to the Holy See. Why? I don't recall ever being arrested by priests. Of course, that don't mean I ain't been. Zero persuasive power. So you say... But what of your blood-stained appearance? The children of that village, the mounds of corpses left in the path you've tread. Is that not their blood? Guts. Enough talk. This is God's will. All hands, seize the Black Swordsman. You're in no shape for this. What will you do? Are we going to see the Beast of Darkness right now? Is this an actual thing? Did he really kill all those people by himself? What a sword, though. All that blood. He must have. Still. Just how much? Alright, we have a knight going in for the first blow. Guts instantly, like, swings right around to deflect it. He's not looking very secure about this either. Yeah, he winces and he gets pushed back on the first blow. Shit. And tumbles backwards and recovers. What's with him? He can't use it at all. Guts. I can't swing my sword. Right! Everybody charge! Don't kill him, stupid! Wow, so he's just got to dodge now. He's fast. Stop! You'll kill him! And he's trying to deflect swords with his goddamn hand. Oh, he can't swing a sword, but he can certainly put a left hook of iron right through the face. Classic mirror eyeball popping out of the socket shot. Oh, goes for another one. Punches the helmet, part of the helmet off. You bastard! They're down! Are they dead? You'll pay for that! The fake hand! Watch out for it! Calm down! Don't get carried away! Surround him! Check his movements! Yeah, he's like, fuck, I'll drag this sword. He's so fast with that sword, but he's also just like, I will obliterate you with this fist. Stop! You'll hit us! God damn. He's like, Guts is just like, look guys, I don't even need a sword to deal with you guys. I mean, I will still carry the sword. And then just do this. God damn, dude. When he's desperate, he pulls out all the stops. Oh no, you mustn't kill him, fools! He quickly lifts the sword up with his hand to deflect the blows. Goes underneath, ducks under it. And trips him up with the sword instead. My god. Full on straining while he's doing it. Ah, me. Ah, miserable! Why do they falter in the face of one wounded man? Come now, it cannot be helped. The Holy Iron Chain Knights are known as the Pretty Boy Knights, an alleged collection of bonbons into which high nobles who do not wish their heirs taken into conflict enroll them for safety and status. Very few have any real experience in battle, thus is it only natural that they would falter. Thanks for your honoured opinion. So, what exactly is it that you're doing here, Serpico? Come on, you know. I hate the sight of blood, ergo, I also enlisted. Amazing. Okay, so they're fancy dressed, but they're a little bit of a joke for enlistment. They're not very used to battle. Good! Now, capture him! Uh-oh. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, okay, he's like turning his head. He's like, huh? And then they look. He's backed up against the wall and... What the fuck is happening here? Oh my god, man. Well, that is... Oh... So, he's trying to swing with his sword because he's got that wound from Rosine in his arm. Ouch. Like, you can see how, like, the pain of, like, showing this, like, blood spraying out of the arm when he, like, strains it too much, but it's desperate once again and swings it through all of them. Fucking hell. The three of the main squad just being like, did you guys just see that shit? As the knights right behind it look and see like multiple halved bodies just flopping to the ground. Oh, that arm, man. He swung it. That sword, he went through 5 armored men in one swing as if a cannon had blasted them apart. How did he... No mistake, he's the one. He left all those corpses. He's a monster. Dear God. This is the Black Swordsman. There's no doubt the accursedness recorded in the Revelations. Lady Farnese, as Serpico says, simply sending forth large numbers of troops inexperienced in battle will do naught but increase our casualties. I ask you to entrust this task to me, Azan. Wow, look at that helmet. I love how the helmet has a feather moustache. It's so fancy. So stylish. And that is the end of the chapter 1 of the Holy Iron Chain Knights. Chapter 120. If Guts wasn't fucking juggling so many wounds right now, dude would be... He'd be fine. He wouldn't have even encountered these guys, because I feel like they caught up to him because he's been slowly dragging his sword around. But if by chance this dude was not struggling, he would have just... Like, this is the 100-man Slayer. And he's so much faster and stronger than he was back then. Vice Commander, Sarazan! Oh, Sarazan's intervening! Claim vengeance for us, Sarazan! Everyone, get back! Get back! As he helicopters his weapon. The Holy Iron Chain Knights Part 2. Well, I guess the Binding Chain chapter makes sense then, with it being the Holy Iron Chain Knights. I am Vice Commander Azan of the Holy Iron Chain Knights, also called Iron Club Azan. Black Swordsman, I challenge you to a proper battle. 1v1, Iron Club Azan. Period, too. What? Once again, someone over the top. Iron Club Azan. I've heard that name. You were also called Azan the Bridge Knight, weren't you? Oh, now that's an old name. Azan the Bridge Knight. Guts, do you know him? He's called Azan the Bridge Knight. It happened when I was still a kid. There was this eccentric knight who held up nearly 100 horsemen from crossing a very narrow bridge because of an old wounded guy who'd been stranded there. Oh wow. I think everyone laughed that it wouldn't be over till he helped the old man to the end of the bridge. Good story, a paragon of knighthood. Why are you mumbling to yourself? A knight has a certain just path he must follow. I now have cause to serve religion, but in any case, I've given you my name. It's a knight's courtesy for you to do the same. I ain't no knight. Guts. I'm just Guts, pal. Well then, Guts, have at thee! How old-fashioned. Ready a bone or two for me. Dodge. As it smashes into the ground. That's a weapon, dude. Breaking trees down around him. A bone or two, huh? Oh, wow. It's always very interesting when you see, like, quite a bulky, heavy attacker end up being, like, a lot speedier than you'd expect. He's, like, jabbing him. Doing his stabbing movements. Wow. I can't dodge forever with this leg. I mean, he's trying. Doing a mighty dance around him. And this guy, he's no muscle-bound moron. He's quick and accurate. Oh, crap. Vision's hazing. Enough of your dancing. Summer showers thrust. That's always the named attacks, man. Oh shit! And he's trying to block that with the sword. So it pushes him back. Ah, man. Awesome. He's beaten back the Black Swordsman. He can do it. You can do it, Vice Commander Azan. He's almost done for. One more push. Serpico might not think so, though. Magnificent, I'd like to say, but the fact you haven't attacked once is a bit disappointing. Your use of the sword before was straight from the actual battlefield. It conjured up the old days and set my heart a tad astir. I must reinforce my devotion. Not good. It's getting pretty damn dark. I'm losing feelings in my limbs. Time out. Let me off. What can I do? I can only push myself one more time. It's obvious that if I use my last strength to take this guy down, I'll be surrounded and captured. In that case... Oh, I've got to seize the head. Guts is going to try and go for the leader. Because, yeah, like this angle, he looks right up, he sees her. I've got to seize the head. Has he still got an arrow in him? Is that what that is? Guts still has an arrow in him somewhere. Huh? From head on? Gallantry! Oh, and and he jumps. Oh, fuck, yeah. What? Using me as a footstool. Springs up from his weapon. Oh! Oh, dude. Is he gonna just get, like, this killing blow in one hit? She stands there, sword drawn. Alas, I've erred! Lady Farnese! Oh, wow. Takes a spin with the swords. Fuck me. Cut some more boys in half. Damn, dude. Yeah, the arrow in his leg. Ooh-ah! Guts tries to block the... Wait a minute. Oh. Oh, shit. So Guts goes to, like, block the sword, but someone throws like a piece of tree at his leg, making him crumple down. I think the sword got him in the... Yeah, shit. She had her eyes closed. She opens her eyes. She's like, huh? She actually got him right in the neck. Get him? Did I get him? Magnificent, Lady Farnese. Well, amazing! The Black Swordsman with one strike. That's why she's our commander. Stand up, you. Who threw that? Who threw that? Interesting. That was lucky. Ah, Tonio! He was a good man. Oh, I'll kill that son of a bitch. Hey, quit it. You killed Cain! Stop, stupid. I'll kill you here and now. That's enough. Foolishness. You would gang up against a man who no longer resists? That is a shameful thing for a knight to do. But, Sir Azan, he, our men, our friends. I thought I told you some time ago that he who wears the sword must always be prepared to fall by the sword. This man answered sword for sword. In that regard, he is not at fault. But, to cast shame upon him, cast shame upon our battle just now. Not only that, it is also an insult to the deaths of your friends who crossed swords with him. Would you all mock the valor of knights? I'm so sorry, Vice Commander. Vice Commander, we were mistaken. Forgive us. Vice Commander. I scolded somewhat heavily for one who cast his own knighthood aside. It's not unreasonable for one to get swept up in his first battle. Your pardon. What's with this bunch of goody-goodies? Lady Farnese, I withdraw all orders. She's like looking at the blade with his blood on it, being like, did I do that? Lady Farnese, is this the first time you have drawn blood? Nothing is more terrifying than taking up the sword, but as a leader of men, you must forever harbor its significance within your heart. Right, all hands, withdraw. And an interesting look between them both. As I think Lady Farnese might... not think... She's a bit sus. She's like, what the hell just happened there? And that's the end of the Holy Iron Chain Knights, Chapter 2. So let's move into Chapter 121. I'm waiting for an answer. I'm waiting for an answer of who threw that piece of tree at his leg. Because that determined the whole outcome. I guess we're back at camp. Oh, wow. And they would have removed his... They would have removed his arm, so that's why he's only got one in. So he's just stumping it with his left arm at the moment. Yep. Damn, with the ball and chain too. This is not how I expected this to go. When we're like, oh fuck, is he going to transform into a beast of darkness? No, someone's going to throw a tree at him, and he is going to end up having to get captured. Which is, I think, quite realistic at this point. Like, Guts is fucked up. Like, he needed to, like, either surrender or die at this point. He's not doing so hot. And there he is, the Hollow Idol. So he's been stripped down of his weaponry, his equipment, his armor, and is being paraded through the camp. God damn. Quit it. We have brought the Black Swordsman. Enter. Aye. Well done. His armor's on display right now. Okay. You fucking admiring it. Once you've fastened him to the post, you are all dismissed. Well. Yes, but then, I care not. With those huge bonds, what could he do? Then I will report to the Vice Commander. Unnecessary. But, furthermore, until I order otherwise, the guards are to move away from this tent. Yes, but Lady Farnese, on the minute chance something should happen, I really should tell the Vice. What is your name and affiliation? Are you saying you can't execute my orders without seeking instruction from the Vice Commander every single time? Who is the Supreme Commander of the Holy Iron Chain Knights? Tell me. Aye, it is Commander Farnese. I beg your forgiveness for my blatant indiscretion. Very well. Dismissed. Aye. And they leave him chained to the post. Black Swordsman. No. Guts, you said. Oh, she's pulling the whip out, dude. Okay. That's not... Okay. Interesting. She pulling out the whip. Before I deliver your person to the Holy See, it is my duty as one who takes the lowest place in its high court to ask you 2 or 3 questions. First, your origin, the motives for your actions, and your purpose. You will answer me. What are you laughing at? Nah, I just thought maybe you and God or whatever must not get along that well. I will not permit you to commit such blasphemy a second time. Where did Puck end up? Where's Puck right now? Maybe he's hiding in the bag. First off, this mountain of weaponry. What on earth is this? Oh, there he is. I was like, where is he? He's sneaking. He's in a suit of armor right now. He's hiding. This slab of iron, for which the term sword would be inappropriate. It's a bit ostentatious for a mere mercenary. All of this seems to have been used extensively. What have you done with all this? What are you trying to do? Do you mean to take on an entire army? And then this. How suspicious. It seems something a soothsayer might possess. If this is some secret pagan treasure, it will come down to you being tried for heresy. Wow. Honestly, sometimes when I get speech bubbles that are a bit thin like this, I might slip up on my words a lot. Trying my best to voice act words that I've never read before. It's like voice acting a script that you've never seen. So sometimes I might trip up on some words. If you don't wish for that, obediently confess everything right here. Is that not better than a rigorous trial followed by burning at the stake? Will you not answer? So, you believe in God and demons? What are you getting at? If you mean to blaspheme again, have you ever met one? A god? God does not display his miracles on this earth lightly. He dwells always within our faith, in our hearts, as well as in heaven. His gut starts laughing once again. What's so funny? What a picture-perfect answer. Did you study in a convent? Long ago on a battlefield, a noble said nearly the same thing, while he roasted women, children, an entire town. I believe he's talking about... I can't remember. I ain't talking about some god like a hollow statue that ain't worth a damn. What? Confessing is a waste of my time. I don't care about repenting. You wouldn't understand a single thing I had to say. Just go and say a chant for me in some musty temple. How dare you! And strikes at him. Ouch. Ah, great. Shut his mouth off again. I've got to fix that later, too. How dare you say such things, like as to spitting on heaven, before me, commander of the Holy Iron Chain Knights? In consideration of your wounded condition, if I had intended to show some mercy in your questioning, but no longer. I swear I'll have your answers if I have to tear your skin from your entire body. I swear it on my faith. You're so far beyond yourself. God. Commander. You start brandishing that crap, you can kiss your reputation goodbye like that. Like that old bridge knight. From where I stand, you're the same as that idol you worship. Completely hollow. Yeah, she doesn't like that, does she? She doesn't like that. So, like, she also didn't like it when the dude was like, I'm gonna check in with the vice commander. She's like, do you know who the fuck I am, bitch? More strikes upon Guts' chest. And more. And across the face, too. God damn. Damn you! Damn you! That doesn't seem like a word that you should be saying, don't you think? Isn't that a curse word for you? Meanwhile, Guts is just like, I don't know if you know who I am, but I can't even feel this. It tickles. He's just like, yeah, I mean, I've kind of, as you can see here, I don't have an eye, I don't have an arm, I've been through some shit. The badump, badump, badump of her heartbeat. She's furiously wailed at him, only for him to be just staring back. Lady Farnese! Our pardon! What is going... Lady Farnese! What on earth? What's the trouble? I'm simply inquiring of 2 or 3 things prior to delivering him to the Holy See. But like this... Enough! Return him to his cell. You are all dismissed. Lady Farnese! Did you not hear me? I said you're dismissed. As you wish. Don't remove his irons. Take him away. Aye. Dress his wounds and cage him. The old man puts up with this too. Please don't antagonize the commander. However she may seem, she can be quite charming. She begins to say a prayer while, holding back tears. Wow. And then we see Guts sitting in his cage with a tarp over the top. Achoo! God damn it. How could that bitch toss a wounded man out in this bitter cold? It's enough to kill a man. That's a joke for Guts. But still. Pretty soon. Sacrifice. This ain't good. That's the end of the Hollow Idol. Okay. How is Guts gonna get out of this one? Find out next time on Berserk. Yeah, that's an interesting one. So, Guts... Something happened to make him lose his advantage for going straight for Lady Farnese. And now he is in captivity. But a bunch of demons are going to now try and come and feast upon his imprisoned body. So I'm really curious to see what's going to happen next time. To see how he's going to get out of this situation. How does Guts get out of this? And how does he get his stuff back? And will it end with a mountain of corpses behind him once again? We will have to wait and see. Really quite enjoyed these few chapters as well. There's some interesting characters with the Holy Iron Chain Knights that I really like. There's a lot of different personalities in the group as well. So it's been fun to get back to a like a cast of characters almost. So it's been really nice to see how they interact with each other. And I'm very curious to see how delivering Guts to the Holy See is going to go, if that even ends up going ahead, judging on how this chapter has just ended. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening along for this read-through of Berserk. Next time, we start with chapter 122 to continue the story of the Binding Chain chapter. I'll see you then.